All right, so for this video, I wanted to just update you guys on the 16 of Nashua's swatting allegations because he has officially responded. Now, for those out of the loop, the 16's ex-best friend, W.I.G on Instagram, has actually turned on the 16 and is now his enemy. Now, W.I.G is an individual that would go on campaigns of harassment against the 16's enemies for the 16 by request. And the 16 loved W.I.G. He cherished their friendship. They were best friends. He would constantly give shout outs to W.I.G. He would give credit to W.I.G on No Jumper, on his flagship podcast, The No Jumper Show. He'd constantly be like, shout out W.I.G, by the way. I love that guy. Look at these.
I paid attention enough. Shout out to W.I.G because I pretty much wouldn't know about this if it wasn't for his story.
W.I.G just forwarded a message.
What's that say?
I don't know if it's a clip from yesterday.
I got, for some reason, I don't know why, overtly invested in W.I.G.
See, I seen a little response he put out, trying to downplay his weird actions, calling the police and trying to act like that wasn't your partner, bro. That was your partner, bro. Now you trying to disassociate, bro. You was a cold liar. That's not good, bro.
And just really show up at the top of my Instagram stories.
He's got me some content.
Hey, W.I.G gonna do the science.
And W.I.G was not just an account that the 16 followed and borrowed information from. They were in direct communication. W.I.G says that the 16 would ask things of him. He would put him on tasks. He would direct him to do stuff, to create narratives, to spin things in the Reddit in the 16's favor and, against the 16's enemies. This was a tool that the 16 used, and they were good friends. He would ask for this, he would ask for that. And so this is all alleged by W.I.G, but W.I.G's leaking everything. He's pissed because the 16 got W.I.G's Instagram deleted. So isn't that nice that the 16, once the tables are turned on him, so he's okay with it when it's other people, when W.I.G's doing this to other people. But now that the 16 is being targeted, now he's got to shut him down. He's got to take his page away from him. He's got to do all this stuff in order to silence his new enemy who used to be his best friend. And so because the 16 did this to
Well, I mean, point shoot, you know all too well that's his MO. That's how low you go. Feel me? Trying to collaborative efforts with other, you know what I mean? It's Boosie, bro. It really is Boosie. Run around here talking about, bro, act like he the podcast principal, bro. You feel me? It's
W.I.G page and had it taken down. W.I.G has sworn revenge. And so now he's on this campaign of leaking their old messages where he says the 16 asked him to SWAT AD's house.
How you feel about the niggas swatting your house or trying to SWAT your house?
And I said that, like I said, at the end of the day.
And so I went ahead and made a video about this, highlighting this allegation, and the 16 has officially responded, which I'd like to play you right now.
I realize that if I don't talk about it on Instagram right now, then I'm going to have to talk about it on the show tonight, and I really just don't feel like giving this bullshit any of my attention, so I'm going to talk about it right now, and then I'm going to delete this as soon as it gets on the Reddit. There's a random Instagram account that had been DMing me basically clips of people that I don't get along with, specific podcasts in particular, for a couple years there. This was just a dude who was straight up obsessed with those guys and would just send me clips from all of their podcasts. He would send me clips. I would respond a little bit here and there, but it's not I've seen people saying this was my best friend. I have no idea where.
so now you feel like it ain't worth your time and worth the effort, this, that, and the third. Whole time, bro, you've been having a 2-year conversation, dialogue about this same shit, about these same people that you try to act like are lame or irrelevant, projecting.
This is coming from.
So this New Hampshire-based cuck is trying to distance himself from his former henchman. He's like, I have no idea why anyone would think I'm his. People are saying he's my best friend. He was your best friend, cuck. What? Do you understand? It's because I said so. And so he's trying to lie. He's trying to say that he's like, what? W.I.G was just a page I followed. He's obsessed with those guys that I don't get along with, and so he's obsessed with it. He's obsessed with them. Is that why your Reddit is constantly telling you to stop being obsessed with T-Rel from Fig Community World? I mean, this is what's going on in the Reddit every day.
There are a lot of Instagram accounts that send me stuff to either post on the news page or to talk about on the podcast. I have this kind of relationship with literally dozens of accounts, right? And so this person, for whatever reason, decided that they didn't like me anymore or whatever. So they're trying to expose everything that they could get out of 2 years of conversations. What do they have? They have me asking a...
So this person, no accountability, who just decided they don't like you no more, for whatever reason. Take some accountability, bro. Then you talking about there's dozens of accounts I be talking to that you never shout out like W.I.G. What made We Starving so special? Oh, y'all obsession that y'all both had, nigga.
Radio DJ. Hey, do you know if these guys got a show on this radio show? So that's number one. And number two was me making a joke about calling the cops on somebody. One time, 2 years ago. And literally like hours and hours of content have now been created about this by these sad, pathetic fucking content creators. And so I now I have to come on here and just say like, okay, if that's the best shit that you got from talking to me for 2 years, what does that say? Does that say that you didn't have a lot to go on in the first place? Because to me, that's pretty much what it says. One joke from 2 years ago about calling the cops, which obviously I didn't do. I've never done that to anybody, nor would I.
So to me, that is an admission of guilt. What? He just said it was a joke. One joke about swatting AD's house. That ain't a joke. You wanted to send SWAT teams to AD's house where his wife sleeps and where his children come to play with their toys.
Yeah, and I think the games you be trying to play nowadays, right? You probably look at it like, I be seeing what people be saying about AD in the comments. It be like little trolls be talking about party this, party that. I think you thinking like, oh, you was playing some little games like, oh yeah, he be acting like he a real this. Let's give him some real situation. But that situation could have got realer than you. You know, your little joke, bro. What if the police would have showed up and did something to AD because of your weird, it just, the situation could have went left, bro. We know how shit go when it comes to so-called black people and the police, or anybody for that matter at this time, bro. But we just know how it been with so-called black people for sure. It's been a thing. So you talking about you about to have a police SWAT AD house.
That's fucking crazy. And We Starvin' has actually responded to this response by saying that the 16 provided addresses. What? So how does this New Hampshire BMX cuckold explain this one? It was a joke address. That's why it was so funny, because it was his old address, and that's why it probably never happened. Wow, this is really disgusting, allegedly.
And then what was the other one? Oh, asking someone if it's true that some other people got a radio show. 2 years of you posting stuff about these people that both you and I, or at least you at the time, don't get along with. And that's what you got. I mean, this is something that I'm supposed to in any way acknowledge. I don't know. The only reason why I feel like I need to acknowledge it is because the titles just look so crazy of like, oh, Adam swatting people. What do you... Okay.
Yeah, it's crazy when you talk about calling.
So, bruh, you sent the address, and now it's a joke. See what I mean about bro being a habitual liar? Don't stand on nothing. And the more and more you get in tune with blood, it be like, oh, look at him. Yeah.
The cops on someone under false pretenses just to get them all riled up. That's called swatting, you fucking idiot. What are you, some kind of stupid person? What the fuck are you talking about? The titles look crazy. They're exactly accurate. And he's trying to just talk about this other thing about this bootleg Kev giving him information. We didn't know the full story, but bootleg Kev gave the info to AD, and AD has cleared bootleg Kev of any snakery. So bootleg Kev's off the hook. Do you understand? What? It's all you now. You are the one who is under investigation, okay? So let's continue with this.
So there you go. There you go. You got me to respond. I'm going to delete this as soon as it goes on the Reddit.
I'm going to delete this as soon as it goes on the Reddit. No one posted it in the Reddit because no one gives a fuck about doing what the cuck wants. They all hate the cuck in the Reddit. The Reddit is anti-cuck.
What? As a general rule, my policy is that I will talk about pretty much anybody if it's funny and interesting.
He will talk about anyone that is funny and interesting except me.
But for the most part, let's be real, that's just not the case. Like, for instance, Smack, when he was talking to the mayor and he...
And me, be hating up there. You don't know what's funny or interesting, bro. You lame, bro. You look to other creators on the up and coming and try to steal a sauce. A lot of y'all do, bro. Try to steal a sauce and act like, oh, I just, you not in tune with the culture because your nose so high up in the air. That's how y'all like to do. Y'all like to act like, oh, I'm bored. Like, I'm famous and I talk to Drake and I'm like, give a f*** none of that weird ass niggas be
added on the Hoovers to the mayor about prostitution. That was funny. Had to talk about that. But I just looked. AD stream from last night, 14,000 views in like 20 hours. Holy shit. What happened to all that motion that I gave you guys when you left this platform? And then I saw that they brought back, what's it called, at the end of the day. Again, like 14,000 views in like 18 hours or whatever. Like, You guys were touching 250, 300K. What happened? Damn, homie. In high school, you was the man, homie. T-Rail, you were never the man. You's a zesty bitch.
So the 16 of Nashua is going through it. He looks really mad. He's reaching for any type of cringe-worthy sort of humor. In high school, he was the man, homie. I mean, how cringe was that? That was top cringe. So he's very upset about this. He's really, really...
Just about everything Blood do is hella cringy. And then he up there laughing at the jokes, acting like it really was funny, bro. Go on with that shit. And, bro, you is very obsessed. You worry about how many numbers in the... Comparing your 6 million subscriber platform to their platform, which, of course, I'm sure a lot of your subscribers, because you lame and corny, they gonna, of course, go where it's, some vibes at or whatever have you, bro. But you trying to compare, you do that a lot. You often compare yourself to up and coming. So, and then you try to act like, I gave you all this motion, bro. It's been tons of celebrities that came up to your platform and linked they celebrity and they motion to you to where you just is in a delusion and think you got some motion now, bro. And you think hoes really love you because you be doing more shit, bro. You that's pay to play type shit, perversion, bro. Like, feel me? You be popping it, bro.
He's telling people that they're not doing numbers. He's like, where's all your numbers? You're not even getting as many views. Let's take a look at the views from last night's No Jumper show. 46,000 views on their best show on No Jumper. 4.92 million subscribers. I would call this a failure. And look at this cast since everyone left. No wonder he's so obsessed with everyone that left. This is insane. No Jumper is basically like a job fair now. I mean, who the fuck? So this is Tam. People call her Tampon. She goes by Tam, and she is terrible. She's incredibly boring. She reminds me of like one of the worst hosts that I could ever imagine. She looks like DJ Academics in a wig. What? And I'm sick of her, and I want her gone now. She's so fucking bad. She's an imbecile. She goes on about how she will do anything for money, even if it's like extreme sexually deviated acts. This is prostitution. So she's like, yeah, I'll do prostitution for some money.
They all are go in this time we in. They be acting like they don't got, bro. They ain't. If you think, bro, we isn't. I don't know what you think, bro. A lot of these niggas got in-house hoes too. We talking about wife. That's an in-house 304. You know what I'm talking about? And then, see, you'll think your girl hot. You know what I'm talking about? You like, oh, she kind of cute. Then the nigga come tell you, like, your girl look like DJ Academics with a wig. You're like, oh, shit, I never saw it like that, bro. Family start rethinking shit.
If there's money. Listen to this. This is her words, not mine.
Tam,
Is there any part of you that has ever wanted to pursue like a dom sub relationship?
No.
You're not. This guy's walking girls around on Hollywood Boulevard on a leash.
Like, I would do it to somebody for money. Like, if somebody wanted me to like walk around in boots and talk shit to them, I would.
Pro dom work.
Yeah.
What if you gotta stomp on his with high heels?
Smirking for like this, bro. You like that?
How much are you paying? If that's what you're...
It's a trip too, cause like, yeah, man, these females act like, oh, I'm gonna get, you want to act like a city girl, you a city girl, bro. And that's the times we in, bro. They really will. They'll do it for the money. They gonna do it, bro. Everybody got a price, bro. In this time we in, cause rent high, bro. And this, that, and the third, bro. I want to look luxury and take trips and cope. Yeah, what's really going on, bro? Speaking of the cast, like a lot of them, the cast members at No Jumper, they act like they just so smart, bro. You got some intellect, right? Some of y'all, but y'all don't really understand. It's when you look at the whole. In order to be intelligent, you got to look at the whole picture. You can't be speaking from you, because you at that point it's just your opinion. You know what I'm saying? It ain't the facts, bro. It just be a lot of popping it without the facts, bro. And a lot of like, yeah, and then when you got somebody like Adam running the show, guess what? You gonna be limited in your truth, bro. Yeah, we're gonna shut down a lot of that's conspiracy, that's this, that's that. Why we can't even explore it? If it's a theory, if it's a conspiracy, nigga, what you so scared of? If it ain't real, I just don't want to waste my time on dumb shit, bro. We kicking shit, we shooting shit, bro. Yeah, exploring different avenues, woo. But, it's just not possible, bro, with y'all boss. You feel me? It's a lot like, for to keep it real, at this point, a lot of, certain niggas who go up there, it's like, and I don't expect certain niggas from the hood to see it, bro, because they blinded by, the gang. They got their gang glasses on. So they looking at somebody that's the same skin tone of them, is just because they don't get the other little passive aggressive. Like when a motherfucker tell you, Mike, let a nigga tell you only be doing certain little, Adam be doing little shit that nigga wouldn't give a nigga pass on, bro. Shit, that's neither here nor there, bro. We on to the next one, bro. I appreciate y'all for fucking with me, for getting us this far. Well, we got there's 70,000 subscribers without no interviews, without no nigga, just pure grinding out the gut.
Out the W.I.G TV in here. W.I.G TV. Somebody did it. He got his name, W.I.G TV. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Wig TV. Hey, I fuck with you, my nigga. I ain't. Wiz Gang, shout out. Hey, that's the king of the California right there. Y'all subscribe to Wiz Gang TV.
Playing with that paper, ho. Nigga need that yaper, need it now and not later, ho. Say, ho, playing with that paper, ho. Nigga need that yaper, need it now and not later, ho. Say, ho, I can't playing with that paper, ho. Nigga need that yaper.